Feels like the cone was better. Weird drawing of a fish. Nice. Oh yeah, let me actually put on some. Alright. There we go. Happy birthday, Owen. Yeah. The first thing I want to do real quick, I want to see if I can store this liquid smoke underneath the worm blood. It seems like it's going to be lighter than the worm blood, but I guess we're going to find out. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to try to. I'm going to put some worm blood there. I think it's going to evaporate like immediately. So let me put a good amount of worm blood up here. And let's see if we can't get some liquid smoke underneath that. And then I could always try to clean up the worm blood off the top, I guess. Let's just put all of that there. And then, all right, liquid smoke. Oh, wait. We might be able to do this. What's up, Dance Master Deflex? Master of Disaster. Check that out. We have liquid smoke underneath worm blood. We're making a soup. We're gonna make some rice and beans. Hey, Pyro. Nice. Alright. Cool. Well, I also have molten plastic. 2 ways. We got the molten plastic 2 ways. We got liquid cement. We got fungus blood. We got freezing liquid. We got magical liquid over here. I need to get the other magical liquid, bright. None of this is in any kind of order. Is it evaporating? It might be not evaporating, but... Or maybe I just stopped because of that. The problem is when I... Let's just see what happens. I still have some. I can make more liquid smoke. Let's see what happens when I do this. Okay, as long as we don't disturb the bottom, it'll be good. Alright, let's see. Merpy! Hey, Merp. Were you playing, I saw that you were playing, or maybe Deep Rock. But hello. Hope you had fun. Hope you've had a nice day. How's your toe? Hope your toe is doing well. Healing up. It sounds like it's... I think it's not dissipating. I'm surprised. I am too, yeah. Liquid smoke. Do you know where we get the liquid smoke? Do I have to explain that? Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah. Liquid smoke is in the mountain. The starting mountain on the right side. There's 3 pixels of it. Toe is good, not sore at all. Hell yeah. Nice. It seems like it's healing faster. Or, you know. I'm glad it's doing well. You need that. If you're gonna... Okay. If you're going to dance like a little Irish fairy in the forest. Nice. I'm doing well. You're insane with crazy stuff in games like this? Oh, I know. It's true. We can make some barbecue ribs. Yeah, that's cool. We got liquid smoke right here. Or. Damn straight. What's up, Tarky? How you doing? I posted a GIF regarding my dancing yesterday. Really? Oh, I think yeah. I saw it. The face plant. Me too, I guess. I used to dance a lot. I was back in the day, so long ago. Not very long ago. Myself and my best friend Spiro were like kind of, I don't know, famous club kids in the city. And we'd go to this place called the Castle, which is like a... Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Which is a famous institution around here. And we were known for our dancing. I'll just say that. Famous goth club. Yep. Not just goth, though, but yeah. We'd go on Mondays and Thursdays, pretty much. And we were, like, just known for the way that we danced. Basically, kind of like Peanuts character. Okay. That was weird. Kind of like Peanuts characters. I talked about this on stream before a little bit. Alright. Cool. Cool. We got the liquid smoke out of the way. Because I have a flask of honey up here. I don't need that. It's just cool to have a flask of honey, I guess. Maybe. A little honey pot. And we got the instant deathium. I'm trying to figure out which ones of these I can pour out that I don't need to store in a flask. And instant deathium and lively concoction will evaporate pretty quickly. Or just dissipate. Evergreen seed. I could pour a little bit of that out. I could make plants all over the place with that. This is blood fading. It's not regular blood. That'll evaporate or dissipate or whatever. Hell slime. Hell slime we don't need in the flask, but once it's out of the flask, I can't get it back in the flask or a bag. Glowing fungal spores, just like that. So I think basically all of those sort of have to stay in the flasks. Maybe. Possibly. Alright. Hey Dice, how you doing? Reminds me of that silly goth dancing video. Yep. We didn't dance like that, but we danced more like cheesy. But yeah, I used to dance a lot, but it's been like pretty long time, I guess. Now I don't know how I would dance if I was gonna dance. So famous, I've never heard a damn thing about it. It was actually in Saturday Night Live, I think, or something like that at one point. Nice. But in my head, you dance just like that. I'll do it one day. We'll have a dance stream. I'll play that one roguelite, that rhythm roguelite. I can't remember the name of. But I'll do it on a dance pad while dancing. Dance master. Yep. Necrodancer, yeah. To get death, you need to get it from a great chest, I think. Yeah, deathium. Mm-hmm. You can get it from a regular chest, too. Pacifist chest, or just like a very rare regular chest. Yeah. We got it from a great chest this time, but it doesn't need to be a great chest. There's a seed that I had that the very first pacifist chest after the mines contained a flask of instant deathium, and then we did a run shifting water to instant deathium, and then blood to diminution, and then something to vomit, and then like other things to instant deathium, and it was lots of fun. Lots and lots of fun. Oh, another thing that was just recently discovered about Noita. Speaking of crazy things, let me just figure out what I'm doing real quick before I go into Storyland again. So look at this. We have molten aluminum here being frozen by these ice mages. Hang on. That seems a little too loud. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I could just boost that up a little bit. And then, that's the wrong one. Just boost this up. Because I'm deaf. That's too loud. Holy crap. Check, check, check. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so who was saying it? MZ. MZ on my Discord was like, uh-oh. Because I was casting the end of everything to get rare materials. And then if you have enemies too close to Colmy, they're gonna turn into Stendari. Stevens. But I guess these were far enough away that they didn't do that. So I can't put any more over here yet. Until we, I don't know, 100 years from now when I get everything from farming great treasure chests. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I want to talk about stuff. We're going to go to a parallel world here. I want to get something else from a great treasure chest, maybe. So. I have morning voice still. Voice is all like, Wait, what do I need? We need this wand. Why is that doing that? That's so weird. Dude. Shh. It's like part of my intro song comes back in. So I need this wand. I need this wand. I need that wand. That's it. Okay. Cool. We got everything. I have the mages imprisoned because the idea... Can I see it from here? So molten aluminum. We're going to put all the molten metals. So I have metal powders. We need to make molten versions of all these. And then to keep them stored, we need to put ice mages next to them to keep them from igniting. Because if they're ignited, which they ignite at room temperature in the game, if they ignite, then we're going to lose the material. It just burns away. So we use the ice mages to keep it stable at room temperature. Because, of course, we do. Because we're a mad scientist. With an emphasis on mad. Also, it's day... Oh, because the worm... It's daytime right now. But, Lim... We recently discovered that, when you first start playing Noita, there are no stars in the sky. As you die in Noita, stars appear in the sky for your deaths. So, I don't know what that means lore-wise, you know, like our souls go into the sky and create stars. But yeah, like literally stars are created in the sky as you die in the game. So people like me who have 30,000 plus deaths, our sky is filled with so many stars. Whereas people who don't have many deaths, they only have a few stars here and there. And then some of those stars blink. And I was like, Yeah, it was just discovered. It's a very recent discovery. Past couple days. So, in Fez, the game Fez, nice. One of the final puzzles in Fez, you have to look through a telescope at the stars, and there's two stars that blink. Two red stars that blink, and then they're binary. And then from the binary, you gotta translate them to, whatever. I forgot what. And then eventually to ASCII. And then from there, you can read it as a code for the game to solve a puzzle. Molten brass. We don't need that right now. And then Petri, one of the developers of Noita, the guy who made the engine, Petri was a tester, QA tester for Fez. And Phil Fish actually thanked him in a separate section as well for like design help or something. Hey, buddy. So It's possible that there's a secret in the game where we have to read the blinking of the stars. And also there's the fact with like the recent come on brain. What the hell is it called? The most recent secret in Noita, the cessation cipher. When you increase the lifetime of the cessation spell, it says as luminosity increases, the secret will reveal itself. And we just took that to mean like adjust your in-game brightness levels and everything in order to see the cipher. And then that was solved. But it could also have been a hint for like a second layer of that puzzle being like as luminosity increases and you have more and more stars that appear in your sky, we have to figure out how to read them. Possibly. Anyway, these are all my stars. So 30,000 deaths. There's a cap. So we're saying the cap is 4,996. Anyway. But yeah, that one's blinking. It doesn't look like they're blinking in any kind of pattern, maybe. But you never know. There could just be stars twinkling, you know. Nothing to it, but maybe it is something. So it's worth looking into the code, I guess, for what determines which stars blink. Anyway. What's up, Lim? 4,096. Yeah. Alright. Was that for the final level? In Fez? There's not really levels. It's for the Heartbreak secret. It's one part of it. One part of 3, I think. Or 4? The biggest ARG style secret in Fez. Everything else in Fez is pretty easily solvable. Or not easily, but solvable. But the Heartbreak stuff, solving the Heartbreak secret required data mining. But that could have been the point. It is the Heartbreak secret, and at the end of it, the heart breaks. Could signify, like, the developer's heart breaking that we had to data mine to solve the secret. Anyway, that's just one theory. Could be with the stars, though they could be blinking just to make the sky look better. That too. Yeah. 7 days to die. Nice. The sky does look better as is right now, rather than it would with just white dots. Yeah, if there were just a bunch of white dots, then, you know, it would look just too static, too unnatural. But it is funny that we never noticed that until Lim, I guess, noticed it first. Playing this game, I guess, you know, it happens slowly over time, so you just ignore it happening. How many other things in this game are like that? What's up, Jay? How you doing? Really cool info, even if it doesn't lead to anything. Yeah, like this game, just knowing that this game is filled with things like that. Also, another maybe worthless thing is just like how another thing that like makes me go like, what the hell? Why did they bother? That's crazy. Just for simulation's sake, like the mushrooms actually create spores underneath them, and you can collect the spores. It's a powder. I think that's crazy. Whoops. It's one of the other things I think's crazy. Alright. Hang on. Oh, fuck. I forgot I put that crystal there. Oh, hey, Lim. In the beginning of the stream, you probably already knew this, but I wanted to test it. You can put the liquid smoke underneath Wormblood. I thought it was going to be lighter, but it's not. That's cool. So we got that going on. All right. The positions change randomly even when you reload the save.
Thanks to it, Koopa King TV for my sub gift.
Hey, thank you, Koopa.
Yes.
Welcome back, Donkey Show. Ah, long distance cast. I love you so much. Now we gotta dig up through here. Fantastic. This is gonna be so much fun. I love going through this biome. From the very bottom. Yay. I wonder if there's a lore explanation for the stars increasing with deaths. Yeah, I wonder if it's like a Finnish thing too, maybe? We gotta read more Finnish mythology and lore. See if there's a reason for that. Like the souls of the dead go and live in the sky. I mean, it could just be like any kind of Christianity even or something. Anyway. Or I guess it would be more, hey. Whatever. We saw a few comparisons of stars from people with tons of deaths, and they look pretty similar since they hit the limit of 4,096. I'm kind of new to Noita. I have a question. I've been learning a lot about the game recently. Does it make sense to go Alchemist before my first final boss to unlock the Greek letters? I would try to get a victory first. Just go to the final boss. Just do some runs down to the bottom. Because you're going to need that consistent skill base, sort of. You need to be able to get consistently to the bottom. Probably. Well, I don't know. It's up to you. Just play it however you want. Try it. See what works for you. If you can go kill the alchemist... Whoops. I don't have any black holes. Oh, but I have this. But wait. We could just do this. Alright. For a second there, I was like, oh no, am I somehow soft-locked? Changed place. The audio is a little different. The audio is gonna be different until I figure out how I want to set it up. The audio is different because my entire audio system is different. My old mixer broke. That's why I didn't stream or anything or make videos for like... I didn't make any videos for a month. That's part of it. For a week anyway. It doesn't sound as good right now, I'm sure. Well, you know, it's something that instead of like just not streaming and not making videos and just sitting here day after day, testing, doing test recordings, and like, that doesn't sound right, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm gonna just do what I do, and then over time, you know, I don't give a shit if it sounds bad. I mean, I don't think it sounds bad. It'll be okay. I just like doing the work, and as I work, kind of figure out how I want to improve it, you know. Instead of wasting time just, like, doing test recordings and stuff like that. Anyway. But I also have recently moved. But, I mean, that's not why. The audio is different. Well, not really. Maybe a little bit. It's also, like, I'm using the Go XLR, and it does not have a... Hang on. It's kind of... Unfortunately, it's cool. Like, I have sliders now. Sorry for blowing your eardrums out. I have sliders now for everything. I can program this thing to be able to control any part of my audio right on hardware sliders, which is nice. Like, I could lower the game to nothing right now. And, you know, be muted game. Or I could boost that. Turn off the music immediately. Adjust that. Adjust the sound of my voice in my ears, because I need it loud in my ears for whatever reason. And then yada yada yada. Everything, blah blah blah. I did not know you could get poly immunity. Yep. I have a video on it. I might have more than one video. Hey, Dad. What's up? Oh, Dad already said I had a video on it. Nice. Getting blown away by the ads. So all of you guys who don't have ads right now, the first hint for the secret fishing password for free fishing is it's an Indian food. The password is an Indian food. Fishing. How you doing, Dad? I thought that said piss. Piss. It should. Hey, what's up, Filbert? How you doing? Am I making an alchemy baby? Oh yes. We're making alchemy babies.
The big 44 for my brother.
Brother. What's up, brother? Whoops.
Y-E-S. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you, Juicy. Thanks very much for the 44 months. Oh, wait. Hang on. Juicy! You are the man! Yay! Okay. Why have piss when you have AIDS? Oh, God. Are the ads still going? Did it end? I don't have a... Maybe it never started. Anyway. Dad good. Pretty sleepy today. Gonna drag myself outside and get some outside in before it gets too warm and smoky. That sounds great. Yeah. Nice. Powerhouse!
That reminds me.
Powerhouse! Hopefully you can hear this, the effect, and I'm not just like... it's always the worst thing in the world when you hear the sound of your voice through effects, and it makes you talk differently, or like do a little fake singing, like, and then nobody else can hear it, and you're just like, whoops. Like, it's especially bad when you have a vocoder or something, and you're like, yeah, and nobody else hears it. You're just like, whoops. Oh man, it's the worst. That totally never happened to me. Although we do have some weird audio thing going on. What's up, Stream Deck? Do you want to play this? Keeps randomly triggering my intro song. The enemies are able to stay loaded for a short time in an unloaded chunk, as long as you teleport back soon enough. Similarly, you can use a PW teleport wand on an enemy and then yourself and still see that the enemy moved to the parallel world. Yeah. Powerhouse. Oh, Powerhouse, thank you for the 51 months.
Yes, yes, yes.
If it's an Indian food from Fury, I bet it's 99% something curry related. Maybe. Biryani. Oh, Dad. Yesterday, I don't know if you're here right now still, but that stream was awesome. Dad was streaming City Guesser, and I've never really like played that or anything, but it was great to hang out while just exploring cities around the world with everyone. That was awesome. I had fun. All right. I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this, just a little bit. Oh, I guess the ad got delayed because I just got a notification that it's gonna be starting in a minute. So we were sitting here with this on for no reason at all earlier. Whoops. Get your act together. I wish we could, there we go. I need to speed that up. Those are rookie speeds. There we go. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, it was great. I had a lot of fun. Because I want to go to all those places. And we virtually did. But I think the idea, I don't know if you're... I like the idea of at least regulars, maybe not like everyone in chat, but exploring whoever wants to get like doxxed anyway. I don't mind. I don't care at all about telling people where I live. Tampa, Florida. But for anyone who doesn't care about getting doxxed, it would be cool to like have a viewer, or maybe like privately on Discord. I don't know. Maybe not live on Twitch. Like exploring viewers' cities, sort of. And then we're all gonna meet up and go to Japan. Or we're all gonna go to Japan together and explore and go on many adventures. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Ad was snoozed again. Alright, that's perfect. Snooze away. Alright. Now, let me just do that. Maybe you could go explore Finland beforehand. I am gonna be going to Finland. Did I tell you? One of the big projects I'm working on slowly, it'll be done when it's done. I'm not going to try to rush it or anything like that. I got a lot of other things I need to work on before this, or while I'm working on this. But I'm working on a big Noita documentary where I've already talked to Petri a long time ago. I got to reach out again and be like, hey, I'm sorry it's taken so long, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to be interviewing them, sort of. Just sending them questions to answer, whatever questions they want to answer. As part of this, it's like a video about the creation of Noita. And, you know, how it began and where it is now, etc. Through time, through the years. Okay, we got plant seed. Fungal spore. I think I needed regular fungal spore. Oh yeah. These are really common, but whatever. Come on, man. Ow. What is the goal of this? We're getting every single material in the game and then experimenting with them. It's a science run. There's still a few bosses I need to kill. We can't kill Leviathan. Leviathan is off limits, but like the island boss, like Tapio's vassal. And Tiny, I think I still need... No, maybe not. I think I killed Tiny. Tovari. We need to kill in a very interesting way. I'm going to try to kill these bosses with, like, alchemy, possibly. We'll see what we can manage. Maybe I'll use, like, explosive materials to kill Tapio's vassal to do explosion damage. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna, as part of that big video about Noita, I am gonna travel to Finland. I've been kind of learning Finnish, sort of. Not really. I've been looking at Finnish and trying to learn it a little bit. All right, Dad, have fun. Have a good time outside. Touch grass. And, I guess I'll just leave chat up there. It's fine. I'm gonna summon another one in here. So I'm very unhappy with my audio right now. I don't know what it sounds like to you guys, but to me it sounds like I'm in the middle of like a sewer, or like I'm in the middle of just like some... It's just, it does not sound good. So that's the Go XLR. Apparently the headphone out of the Go XLR is trash. So it sucks because this thing was $400. It was a gift though from a couple people. But then there's like a much more... I'm sure it sounds okay to you guys, but to me it sounds like trash. So like streaming with this in my ears, like, is difficult. It's very distracting. Because it sounds like, it literally sounds like I'm in a bathroom talking through a paper towel tube. Just like, blah, blah, blah. It's very like, not good sounding. But, we'll figure it out soon enough. We will figure it out. Where is... Oh, yeah. Might have to, like, I don't know, get rid of the Go XLR. Sell it along with another piece of gear to get, like, the better version of this thing is basically like the Rodecaster 2. The Rodecaster 2 is like this... It does the same thing. Whoops, that was amazing. It's basically like a mixer that's meant for podcasting and or also streaming. Come here, worms. Thank you. Ooh, magical liquid potion. What kind of magical liquid are we? Snow. We're actually getting some materials this time around. The last time, the last run sucked as far as getting materials was concerned. It took forever. We got like mainly wands and parts. Nobody cares about that anymore. I don't know why the music stopped. Yes, please, thank you. All right, I'm scrolling up. Let's read some. Hey, Ephemeris, how you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. Terra the Blade, what's your favorite material in Noita? Creepy liquid. I wish that there was a secret, a very good secret, in Noita, where, personally, I wish the exact... Well, maybe I'll wait until after the ad to talk about this. I don't know if Terra the Blade has an ad right now. Schmack. So, favorite material. My eye enemy does the same sound as these walls and thought it was in your game. Ha! Alu Gobi. Hello. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. I ask myself that every day, Stromstrike. Especially with 116-degree weather in Las Vegas. It's crazy. And just really hot weather everywhere else around the entire world. Pretty much. And that, why is that doing that? That's so weird. It's not the first time that's happened. Alright. Schmack. Severals. What you gonna catch? The fishing coins, Terra the Blade. The fishing coins... Oh, you got the buzzfish. Right now, it's just for bragging rights. There is a fish that can be caught that gives you control of the stream for an hour. Like I'll play, not do. I'll play what you want me to play. If it's something not Noita or whatever. I mean, I'm not going to be whatever. Anyway. A. Haze Guy. Thank you very much. Or Has a Guy. Appreciate you.
Y-E-S.
Welcome.
Yes, yes, yes.
Also, Terror the Blade. My favorite material in the game is Creepy Liquid. I wish that there was a secret in Noita. If you go far into parallel worlds, like 512 parallel worlds over to the far lands of Noita, I wish there was like a stone monument or like a stone obelisk that if you set on fire, it creates creepy liquid. I think that would be cool. It allows you to obtain creepy liquid in any run if you want to go all the way far into the far lands. Creepy liquid's a material that can kind of like end any run if you don't have breathless. So I've always wanted it to be obtainable, and it would be really cool if it was in a way like that, maybe. Just you have to go really far out of the way to get it. Because it is powerful too. Because any enemy that needs to breathe is just gonna die. Because you could just drown everything. Fishy. Alright. Malaya Kofta is amazing. That is one of my favorites. It's so good. So good. Alright. The problem with this, we need to check the save. Let me back up the save over here. Whoa, look at that. We got a piece of... Hey, cut it out. The altar is just down here in pieces. Nice. Where is... Oh. Where's the island? It's just gone. Oh no, it's still here, sort of. Okay. What is that fishing game? It's called Lurkbait Twitch Fishing. Go back to the main world. Let me back up real quick down here. Let's go into the tree. Let me actually dig in. Oh, I don't have black holes. Never mind. On me. Alright. Boop. Kind of back up right here. Please, devs, add natural brick wall. It would be so cool. Yeah. Oops. And I wonder why they took Corrupt Rock out. We had Corrupt Rock in the game. And for, like... Oh, hey, you got a pacifist chest. How nice. It was just near the lake. We had that Corrupt Rock, and then it was there for a while, and they took it out. I wonder why. Because then any run could... If you were in the same run for long enough, the whole surface, if you stood by there and kept moving and letting it spread, the whole world would corrupt eventually, or like Terraria would turn into like purple corrupt rock. It's just called brick wall in the game. It's not actually... doesn't look like bricks. There is a material in the game that looks like bricks. Whoa. You got a diamond. Check that out. Damn. Nice. Well, by the time this is finished counting up, the save will have backed up. Pagoda. Pagoda? Or Pecora? Pagoda? Vigoda? Curry, curry, curry. It is. Yeah, I love this soundtrack. Nice. Very nice. All right. So we're going to check the player XML file. And we need to look for... What are we looking for? What material? We got some weird audio, like... That's from my... Oh, and speaking of creepy liquid, look at that. Got some creepy liquid. No, we're looking for something that I have in my inventory. Magical liquid. No? Magical? What? Magic. Yeah, I think it's just called magic liquid. I just want to make sure... I want to see which version of magical liquid it is. In my inventory. We should just look up set magic creation. Maybe we'll just look up inventory component. Inventory quick. Hang on, let me go here to Noita. Materials. Are you serious? Look, it's a marlin. Alright, we need... Let me just go down the... I already guessed all of my favorites. Wah, wah. Guessed some of my favorites also. Alright. Plasma, that's what it's called. Plasma. So there's regular plasma, plasma fading, and then we might have gotten this one, the bright variation. This one right here, I mean, we could get both of them pretty easily now. What's up, Gojiku? How you doing? This one is from most of the ghost enemies, etc., etc., etc. The bright variant is from the toaster bots, which I have a million toaster bots around my mountain. That's what they create when they shoot their lasers. So all you got to do is just like submerge one in oil, piss it off, and get it to shoot at you. Get a little bit of that magical liquid, and then just use Mimicium to make more of it. Yeah. So plasma is what I'm looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Plasma fading. If I see bright... Oh, I should have just looked for bright. I don't think we have it. I think we have the regular variant. Yeah. Okay. And then... Aluminium. Yeah, we have molten aluminum oxide. Alright. Just wanted to check, make sure... Smack. I had the right aluminium in my inventory. What's up, Zona? How you doing? The option Find All in Document opens a text dialog on the bottom. You can scroll through every time it appears. It's pretty nice. Alright, I'll probably forget that, but... No, he didn't. No, you're lying. Nobody discovered the secret password immediately. What is it, though? It's so early. I gave you too good of a hint. I should have said, it's one of my favorite foods. Or something. I'm bad at giving hints for these things. It's like Sheba, you could have days go by and nobody figures it out. Me, it's like I give you a hint and then... Well, I don't know. Never mind. Alright, so we already have this. But I could... Well, we don't need more. I'm just gonna drink it. Yummy. Alright, and then fungal spore, plant seed. Yeah. Whatever. Can you save the Noita file if you died and reload it? So where do you find on the file on Steam? Look how fast they're spawning water. That's interesting. That's much faster than they should be doing that. Interesting. That is bizarre. Yeah, look at that. The mountain is sweating. Huh. I don't know if I've ever noticed that before in a long run. And it is interesting also that I dug, I guess... Creepy mountain. Yeah. Maybe the mountain mimic really does exist. We're gonna wake it up. Do I have oil or anything? I can make oil with their blood. Let me see if I could get any of the bright plasma. I need you... Okay, I need you to come over here. Look at all this. I wish that I could grab them with telekinetic kick. Whoops. I should have healed it. I would also sweat if I see you next to me. Somebody asked earlier if there's... I'll answer flawed gamer in a sec. Somebody was asking if there's any way for me to die, any fear of death. There always is in Noita. Even though I have... For a second, I thought it disappeared. I was like... Okay. Even though I have infinite poly immunity, it's broken and not counting down. Because if you get the number, if you get this to 524,000 and change, then it breaks. Even though we have that, we can still get polyed. Because this is Noita, and that's the way Noita works. It's like, oh, you have infinite poly immunity? Too bad. Where am I? Oh, hey. I like these guys, they like to hide in the snow. We got one hiding over there. We got another one hiding over there. Where are my toaster bots? Or maybe... I need you to get angry at me. Come over here. This would be easier probably if I just flood the entire area with... Ooh. Yeah, come here. Alright, so we have some right there. I think it's gonna last forever. So I could cut below this, but it's soil. So... Probably not. Hang on. Me. Anyway. I love the music in Risk Rain series so much. Yeah, I talk about how I, this is one of the soundtracks that I would love to see performed live. I would actually love that so much. Let me see if I could get this. We're probably not going to be able to. The soil's going to fall down and then... But you're gonna follow me here. That's cool. Oh, look at that. You got a broken sword. We just need 1 pixel of it. Ah. Let's get more of the oil out of the way. Jar of bean. Let me answer this question while I can. Before I forget. Can you save the Noita file if you died and reload it? There is a way to recover your save. I don't remember how. I never do that. But there is a way to... I mean, you could back up your save as you play, and then just copy the player file back in, and like you could regenerate the entire world. There's like all kinds of save manipulation you can do. The only thing that I'm doing with this run is I will, just because there's some materials that are named the same thing in the game. Like there's just molten aluminium, but there's 3 different kinds of molten aluminium, and the only way to know is to look in your inventory, thanks to Lim for telling me that. So, yeah. For that sake, like, I'll open my player file just to see. Let's see if we got this. But yeah, there's always a way to die in Noita. I mean, I only have 57,000 HP. There's a way I can one-shot myself by making the wrong build, you know? I mean, I'm not going to be using any, like, high-powered wand builds. I don't need to in this run. Not yet, anyway. At the grand finale next year, eventually, we're gonna collect all of the orbs. Like 34 or 33 orbs. Maybe, well, potentially more. And then I guess we'll fight Komi at the very end. But that's not really gonna happen for a long time. And then I'll make like some kind of good bouncing burst build, probably. I don't want to use like the recursion spells to power tentacles. I like actually fighting him and not just one-shotting him with like a infinite damage. By the way, sambar is like one of my favorite foods of all time. I love that stuff. It's like magical. It just tastes so damn good. It's got such a good... It's a curry, but it has like tamarind broth and also asafoetida. And asafoetida is... Whoops. Like a resin secreted from a taproot that is crystallized and ground up and turned into a spice for Indian food. It's so damn good. South Indian. It's one of my favorite foods. I've tried making it, and I can't seem to make it as well as, you know, even a canned version of it, like Jyoti. Have you ever heard of, like, Jyoti foods? They make, like, canned Indian foods, pretty much. Whoops. But yeah, I tried. I've tried to perfect the art of sambar, and I cannot do it yet. But one day. One day. Asafoetida is awesome. It's a facial alternate. It's a farcical alternative? Garlic. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I've only ever used it in trying to make sambar. But I love it. It's stinky. It's very stinky, but it's good. Like when I got it in Canada, we went to this, just this Indian grocery store, and, nice. They had the asafoetida in like a thick plastic pill bottle inside of a bag, like a plastic bag, sealed plastic bag, inside of a mini fridge that only had asafoetida in it because they didn't want to corrupt everything else. And even though it's sealed off in there in a fridge and everything, you could still smell it through the entire place pretty much. It's so strong. Hell yes. All right. So this is plasma fading bright. Yeah, Indian food and Thai food are my two favorite cuisines. I just like... Oh, we drink it faster too, huh? I hope I don't accidentally end up making... What if I introduce fire? It will burn all the oil and the magical liquid will be fine, right? Do I want to just get like a drop of lava in here? Is it going to somehow make stone? I guess we could eat the stone. Let's make a little bit of room in there. Maybe put a little lava in there. Yeah, for science. Hang on. One time in North India, I was taking a taxi a long way, and he said, "Mind if I stop at home?" And went to their house, and the mom served me their homemade curry and naan. That's amazing. Damn. That's so cool. Yeah. A friend of mine was just in India for a week for a business trip. I want to go to India. Oh. And Japan. There's so many places that I want to go to. Hanging out on Dad Wrestler's stream last night while he was playing City Guesser, or while we were playing City Guesser. Was joking about how cool it would be to be a travel vlogger. Like, let's just all make a travel vlog business. I'll edit the videos, and let's just travel around the world eating. All right, let's see what happens. So we got magical liquid, the kind that you can only get from the toaster bots, and we got oil. If I put a little lava in here, we got now a bunch of fire, but... Okay. Now we gotta get rid of the fire. Okay. How do we get rid of fire? I mean, we are kind of 25%. Maybe we'll end up with... It's close, but it seems to be pouring out at the same rate. Yeah, okay. Okay. Beautiful. 5% left. Now we just use Mimicium to make that 100%. I guess we could have added water. Maybe? Oh. That is... How did that upwarp all the way up there? That's not good. I don't like that at all. That's the thing when you start putting a lot of items around in your base When you start putting a lot of these things around, they start behaving weirdly and upwarping and downwarping. You'll find... I'm surprised this hasn't broken yet. It seems like it's stable for a while, and then when you have too many around, they start just doing stuff like that. You can move him around with Vacuum Field. This spell is also really good for... Whoops. For moving enemies through walls. I.e. Okay. Setting up farms. I forgot I could just get... Oh, yeah. So, like, this is how I got them in there. Use Vacuum Field to just suck them up through the walls. Vacuum Field moves things upwards easily. It doesn't move things downwards, though. So you gotta get below and then move things upwards through walls. That's how I mean, it kinda works. I put every enemy that will fit inside the cauldron using Vacuum Field. Not in this run, but in a past run, I did that. Alright, so now we have a full flask of Plasma Fading Bright. Good. I'm gonna actually check my save again, just to make sure it is. I think it is. Should be. Of course, unfortunately, I can't put it next to the other Plasma Fading, or the other magical liquid, which is right here. That's fine, we'll put it over here. No big deal. I love this so much. Look how bright that is. So bright. Okay. Let me shut down over here real quick. Or can I just... We're using... Hang on. Notepad++, right? Do I have to shut down for this to update? Plasma. And then what was that? Plasma Fading Bright. Okay. Yeah, in my inventory. What was that? Find all in current document. I see. Nice. Okay. Schmack. There's this Indian buffet I went to in Surrey, BC. It was so fucking good. Man. Yeah. I haven't had some good Indian food in too long. Like, really good. It's been a little while. It's potent stuff, just a dash, and entire food's flavored. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is sambar. We're gonna... I wanna... There's that game Venba. Just the sight of it. I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome. Look at this. Some fried-eyed curry leaves as well. Fresh curry leaves. Fried them up a little bit. The tempering on top. I want that right now. Even though it's hot in here, and like having some hot sambar. I don't know. I still want it. I want to bathe in it. It's so good. It's so good. Anyway. With some idli. Little fermented rice cakes. They're like little clouds. Yummy. Okay. Food. Food good. I've been like fake making Indian food at home for a while. Yeah. For a long time I made really bad fake Indian food, and then I kind of learned how to do it a little bit better. I was just even though I love cooking, and I've always loved cooking, making Indian food the right way is just very intimidating because there's just so much. What's up, Luthamir? How you doing? Look at this. We got liquid smoke. We're going to dip some sausages in that and make some smoky sausage soup in the cauldron. Along with some plastic. Because you got to have your microplastics in your food for reality's sake. Oh boy. It's 2024. Alright. So, let me see. We're going to put the other magical liquid over here. I need to get an empty hand first, though. But yeah, when I started actually getting all the other spices, like curry leaves and asafoetida, hing, or, you know, and I started actually using whole spices and grinding my own spices. I don't do it very often, but when I do, like, that you need to do that for Indian food. Otherwise, it just tastes like white people Indian food, and it's just like, nah. Doesn't have that flavor. Alright. Let's see. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the stars relate to the eyes in some way. Hopefully this doesn't break, but I'm going to put this over here. Plant seed and fungal spore are very common from great chests. They're like the most common. Plant seed, evergreen seed, stuff like that. So we also have glowing fungal spore potion. Okay, and then evergreen seed right there. All right. I just don't want to... I shy away from putting too many filled materials, like filled flasks like this. Putting too many in one spot seems to cause instability, like random breakage. And then this bag already down warped, and I found it in the oil, I think. So, or it was in the toxic sludge. Yeah. So I had that happen. So I don't want to put any more like right here. I think maybe I'll even get rid of some of the empty potions possibly. I do have to redo this whole area and make infinite summon platforms. I need to do that like probably really soon. I'm just for some reason shy about doing that. Shying away from it. Alright, let's get some worm blood. Worm blood is like the universal sealant, except for like diminution works on acid, but worm blood. Oh, maybe we'll use oil because that's what I used on this one. Yeah, we'll get oil instead. Dude, what? Why is that doing that? I do have the oil spell. That's not oil. Yeah, let's just go and get the oil spell down here. Schmack. I hope you're doing well, Luthamir. Hope you're having a nice day. All of you guys, obviously. Happy weekend. Oh yeah, duh, what am I doing? We don't have to go down here. Do you know what saves 016 files do? They don't really do anything. It's just Steam being Steam. They don't do anything. They're just dumb. Steam is dumb. Thanks, Gaben. They just pollute your drive uselessly. That's too much. Yummy. All right. A little bit more. Okay. Now, well, It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's just do this. We could always collect more or use Mimicium to make more to fill this up more. In fact, I'm probably going to do that. Yeah. Magic. This is how an alchemist works. This is how you place things inside test tubes the real way. Through osmosis. Because nothing is... Whoops. Nothing is actually reverse osmosis. Because that's not actually a solid. Nothing is solid. Everything is the spaces in between. We are ourselves created of more space than solid. Wow. Alright. I want some sambar. Lyle Vic. You need Lil Vic? Lil Levick? You gotta make me some sambar. No guitar popped up. Aw, snap. Takapuoli? What's Takapuoli? I know I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Because I suck. Get some racist comments sometimes on YouTube. Imagine that. About how there's one person recently, Finnish guy, who like made fun of the way that I pronounce Finnish. Noita especially. But they were very racist about it. And I'm just like, man, what the hell? You're banned immediately. Come on, people. We're all family. I need to get more smoke now. Alright, I think that's probably a little bit more. Alright, that's plenty. We don't want it too high. In fact. Okay. We might have spillage happening in here eventually. For now. Good. So it's actually like this one, the regular magical liquid, is brighter than the bright, plasma fading bright, it seems. This is regular ghost blood. This is toaster bot laser juice. Which maybe maybe the Hisi or whoever created the toaster bots are weaponizing ghost blood. But why do ghosts bleed magical liquid? I guess it's magic. Ghosts are creatures of magic, maybe. And then like the Hisi are weaponizing things and making plasma weaponry out of ghost blood. Anyway, and then the mountain mimic is trying to cook in peace. It's got its liquid smoke and it's just like, come on, dude, stop blowing up my shit. I'm just trying to make some sausages and in peace here. I only have 3 pixels of liquid smoke. You're ruining them. All right. Back door. Okay. Nice. Let me grab a snack, I guess. And that. Okay, BRB, one moment.
Whack.
Alright. It looks darker near the bottom of the tube. They do look quite similar, though. I wonder why they're different materials. Yeah, I know. Why don't they just... Yeah. Why make another material? Maybe to explain the lore. I don't know. Yeah. It's more refined. Like, the Hisi collect it from the ghosts and refine it for their technology. Or that. Or a programming reason. But I like to theory craft ridiculousness. Alright, let's get rid of these. Too many empty flasks. Probably. Do we need that many empty flasks here? Probably not. Let me smash these other two. Over here. Oh, whoops. Why? Why? Why, Lim? It's just, they're gonna, I have a bad feeling they're gonna cause... They're gonna cause other materials to break. I'm gonna get mad. Maybe I won't break them. I'll just... This is like... Here, hang on. We'll spend time putting them to rest. Because I gotta get rid of this. What was here? Oh yeah, don't accidentally cast that everywhere. Yeah, with the bottle graveyard. We need one of those. This is the alchemy lab. We need a bottle graveyard. You're very correct about that. Because we're role-playing like an alchemist who is enlightened, but also, you know, not the best person. I mean, I also, obviously, my poop goes down and floods the magical temple down there. It's like this ancient ruin filled with magical creatures, and I poop on it. So of course we have... Oh, whoops, I didn't do what I was gonna do. So we're not exactly... We're a little wasteful, too. It's my theory. I mean, not my theory. My, that's my lore. My character's lore. Okay. That's beautiful. All right. I wonder why that keeps doing that. You guys hear that too, right? The, this every now and then coming in. I don't know why. Maybe let me just shut this down. Or I don't want to shut it down just in case. It's my stream deck. But it just keeps playing this. 1 second of it every now and then. You should use that platform build to keep the potions more stable. I know. I want to. I have the build already put together on a wand. I just need to hollow out an area for it and all that. Alright, for now, we'll just put these flasks over here. If they break, they break. Oh yeah, duh. The liquid fire. Because I'm spreading things around because I've noticed that when I put too much together, things break or upwarp. So I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna put the liquid fire right here for now. And then this, just Fort Noita. Now, Noitu Valley. Screw Fortnite. Nah. I'm sure Fortnite is a pretty decent game. I played it a little bit, but Harvest Noit. Oh yeah. Yes. YX Koi. Yeah. Getting infinite lifetime spells is something that we discovered in early access, and then they actually turned that into a mechanic, and one of the achievements is actually the gods are impressed achievement. People end up getting that accidentally, because it's really easy to accidentally trigger that on like a spark bolt with 1 reduced lifetime or something like that. But okay. But yeah, it's totally a mechanic now. They were like, oh, that's cool. And for a while, like, the best way to heal ourselves, it's so weird the way that, like, Noita knowledge has changed through the years. For a long time, making an Infiniwisp of the healing projectile, healing bolt, was like one of the most common ways to keep yourself healed throughout a run. That was before there were Greek letters. Before you could make Infinite Circle of Vigor, we would just make, like, healing Infiniwisps. It was very, very common. So you would just put, I think back then, it was before Chain Spell existed, so I think it was 2 ping pong paths and a reduced lifetime, something like that, would make the healing bolt infinite, and then you'd put boomerang on that with drilling shot, or maybe 2 boomerangs and drilling shot, and then you'd have this healing bolt and piercing, and you'd have this piercing healing bolt just following you around everywhere. I did that a lot. But now we don't need to. Now everything is so simplified, which is one unfortunate thing about the Greek letter spells. Like, yeah, they've allowed us to really up our game in a lot of ways, and they have their own, like, weird functions that they allow us to access or whatever. But all that, like, making Infiniwisps now in that way, that was, like, pretty cool. It was annoying, but pretty cool. That's, for that reason, that's why I hope that they never add, like, just a straight up poly immunity perk, because it's nice to have to what's that, like, buzzword that everyone uses now because of content creation? Not interact. Like, with, I'm talking to you guys in chat, we are suffer? No. Engagement. Yeah, engagement. It's nice to engage with more obtuse mechanics or just player-made science type things instead of just using a spell to bypass all that, you know? Like, we had all this really cool science figured out for different things, and then a lot of that we don't bother with much anymore because there's just a spell that replaced it or something. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing now. I've got like 1 more hour. Or actually, yeah, like 1 more hour left. And then I gotta go. I want to play Pseudo Regalia, but at this point, playing another game for an hour, maybe... There's like a million games I want to play. Tomorrow, on all weekend on stream, because I didn't stream yesterday, and then like... Tomorrow and Sunday I'm streaming, but it's going to be probably a little bit of Noita and a lot of everything else, because there's a lot I want to play. Because I'm working on videos, and I need to do certain other things. And also, my brain right now is completely rotted out of my head from just doing this at the moment. So I don't know what I would feel like doing. I definitely don't feel like moving all this and like putting permanent summon platforms here. Don't feel like doing that at all. So I don't feel like doing anything where I might accidentally destroy a bunch of stuff. So I'm not going to do that. Hopefully these remain pretty stable. Get the honey. I'm going to put it back where it was. Actually, it was over here. Honey. I don't really need that, but I don't know. I've never got a flask of honey before, so whatever. I guess we could turn it into... Nah, never mind. Fungal spore we'll put right here. For the moment. Plant seed, we'll put right here. Alright. This one I'm keeping on me, because that's very rare, and I don't want it to break. Like this stuff, we're going to be experimenting with every material, but I don't think fungal spore and plant seed and honey are really going to lead to much. But like this stuff, there's like 3 different kinds of molten aluminium. Anyway. So I want to make sure that we don't lose that. Just make it gated. You have to engage first before you get the easy method. Just make it gated. What gated? Engagement gating? Keeping an area loaded while being far away from it causes some serious world-shattering bugs like mirror worlds, so it's probably good there aren't many persistent chunk loaders. Yeah. Yeah. That's why when we go to parallel worlds, oops, I don't want that. Could only go to like 6 parallel worlds and then shut down, and then keep going, and then shut down constantly. That used to... I guess it's because I didn't have Colmy. I don't know. Because Colmy, I guess I didn't load him in when I went to the far lands, you know? I guess that's... I just didn't load him in, maybe. Because I used to go through parallel worlds a lot without caring, and I never had any of that duplicating stuff happening. Ever. So, it feels like that's a new... fairly new bug or instability. Okay. But it's probably just because I didn't load him in. Because if you don't load him in and you go far into parallel, because like I went without shutting the game down, I went at least 100 parallel worlds over without anything bad happening, and then I kept going. I shut down a few times during this, but I went 512 parallel worlds over. Shut the game down, I'm sure, a few times during that, but yeah, like nothing duplicated, nothing weird, no mirror world stuff. Very stable. We didn't crash. I even I'm pretty sure, from the 512th parallel world, I jumped into a portal and teleported all the way back to the main world, and nothing bad happened. I feel like that would not happen now. I feel like the entire world would eat itself if I did that.
Hey, don't you think it's a good time to save your game?
I guess so. I guess you're correct about that. Oh, I didn't eat anything. I grabbed a snack and I forgot to eat some. Perfect timing.
Listen, all this.
Okay. I gotta delete some of these. Jeez, man. I wonder how many gigs of save files I have right here. The save file is now at about a gig. And this is the first Alchemy run, actually. This is the old world. This I could delete. Whatever. I'll wait. Uh-huh. Schmack. Ads. Wow. Oh, man. Hey, Blaskowitz, how you doing? Welcome. Let's see. Wait. I don't want to cover the ad. I think it's funny how the ads wording logo covers the fish. You got a bike. It's a pop-up ad. How you doing? Happy Friday. Happy weekend. Is it finished? Oops.
Quack.
Quack. Oreo Chromis. What does that look like? Oh well, too late. Just got 7 ads. Jeez, man. Are they finished now? Can I talk to you, YX? Oh, wait. Another couple seconds until... Alright. So I've gifted... I probably can't afford... I don't know how many I can afford to do. But the reason... The thing is... Obviously, somebody like... Pirate Software can afford to do a lot more. But, I bought 10 gift subs so far for the community, for my community. So I gotta figure out the math when I get paid next through Twitch. So like they pay you more for running the ads in the middle of the stream. And to kind of make up a little bit, I'm gonna be gift subbing each month, like a certain number. Just so some people don't get the ads or whatever. Blah 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 blah. And, you know, also, that's unfortunate, but there's no way around it, pretty much. I think it's better to have them in the middle, and I get to take a break, too. Because throughout all the time that I've been streaming, 5 years or whatever, streaming makes me very anxious, in a way. And I end up not eating, I end up not drinking anything, I end up not ever taking any breaks, and just like not being healthy at all. Streaming has been extremely unhealthy in my life. Very. And so forcing ads throughout the middle of the stream, once an hour, 3 minutes every hour, pretty much. So I didn't want to do them more often than that. So 3 minutes in an hour, we have ads, and then it forces me, like, I have a little bit of time to take a break, maybe, too. I'm going to try to get better at, you know, if I need to take a bathroom break or something, I do it during an ad break, blah, 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 stuff like that. What's up, Arntorius? How you doing? 2 fish in a row. Nice. All right. Let's get a new material. We're going to get sulfur. I want sulfur. We need sulfur. It's very important. Alchemically. Ort, mother effing ort. Whoops. Alright. The salt. Get out of my cocoon. How you doing, Gonzo? Can you summon demons with sulfur? If you can, we're gonna find out. I hope so. We're gonna create monstrous powder with sulfur and then summon bridge bosses to eat the world. Magnesia. I don't care about these wands. They're fine. Let me just take a little hot tub break. All right. Worms. I don't need to make a roof on this. Whoops. Where are my... Oh, okay. There they are. So beautiful. Oh. Ew. Fungal spore and bone dust potion. Well, I'm not going to take any of those. We'll try to move further away. I might lower the volume of the game so we don't have that constant... The fact... It's cool that they added a sound effect to these platforms, but it gets to be... When you cast a lot of them like this, it gets a little bit much. Toe Jam and Earl. It just reminded me, they made a new version of Toe Jam and Earl like 5 years ago, something like that, maybe. And I bought it, and then I bought it for a friend at the time as well. And we played it blue. If any of you know Blue JT Gaming, we played it for maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes on stream, and it was just like not good. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think it was very good. Look at this. I'm just gonna do a schmack. And so I never played it again after that. But maybe I will one day. It was bad. I'm glad. I'm glad I wasn't wrong that it was a bad game. I don't know. All right, let's just do a few more of these. Are you farming weird potions? I am. We've been getting pretty lucky. Whoops. Goodbye, floating island. Look at all this crap. Oh my god, that hurts. Just in case. Even though I have poly immunity, just in case. Alright. We need to drink all of the Pepto-Bismol. I mean, all of this. It's not. It's actually the opposite. We need to drink all the Coca-Cola over here. Or the lime, the electric lime Gatorade. Or... Never mind, there's a bunch of flasks. That's why I want to use a roof. Look at all that. Oh my god. Oh no. That's not good. What was in there? Probably something really good, huh? Oh shit. We got all this polygas. Okay, so now I know we definitely want to make a roof. That's why. Because of all these other flasks that can ruin everything. I agree with Skittles the Wonder Puppy. You own the limited run hard copy? It's unfortunate. The original Toe Jam and Earl was really cool. From what I remember. One of these days we're going to stream. I'm going to hook up my Wii. And we're going to do like a retro stream. I have probably thousands of games on my... Well, not on the Wii, but like on... What do you call it? Thumb drives, basically. That I own all of them. Did you grow with any console? Probably like the most, like PlayStation 1, maybe. I had a Dreamcast. What was first, the Dreamcast? I loved the Dreamcast, but then I sold it. I wish I didn't. Sold it to stupid EB Games or whatever to buy a PS3 probably. Stupid ass. I had at different times. I had a Genesis that I got rid of. My sister, she had a bunch of stuff. She actually got me into gaming when I was a kiddo. Because she gamed. That's how I learned an appreciation for like Super Nintendo and stuff. I want to get a Super Nintendo again. I had one. It was stolen by an ex-girlfriend. We were living together and then I went to work one day. Never mind. Do I want to talk about this? Not really. Anyway, she took some of my stuff. Hang on. Which one are we using? I guess I put another one here. We use this one that we found. Jeez. Alright. She stole my Super Nintendo. Damn it. And my TV. Donkey Kong Country. See, I never liked Donkey Kong Country. I know people can be so pissed at me. The music is good now, but I've barely ever played Donkey Kong Country because every time I've tried, I haven't liked them. I like Mario a lot. Like every single Super Mario game I love. Except for I like the older ones better than the new ones, but I haven't played Odyssey. But the Galaxy games, like they were okay, but one of my favorite games is Super Mario World. I love Super Mario World. I think it's like a perfect game. It's short. Super Mario 3 is amazing too, but I think like I like... Shit. See, that was dumb. I like Super Mario 3, World, because it's shorter. If, you know, shorter games, less content, nice, look at that. Less chance for there to be stuff in the game that kind of lessens the experience. You know, it's like less is more, right? That's why I consider Tetris is like a perfect video game, probably. Portal 2 is... I love Portal 2, But I'd probably... I don't know. I haven't played it in a while. But I think Portal 2 is better than Portal 1, personally, because of the story and different things. But Portal 1 is probably more of like a perfect game. Because it's shorter. It has that big twist when you first realize you go between the walls. Or whatever, break out of bounds, pretty much. And then Pony Island. Pony Island is a short but sweet... I consider Pony Island to be like a perfect video game also. It's just, you know, games that have a little bit less length to them have a higher chance of being like more of a perfect experience, in my opinion. Anyway, in my expert opinion, as an expert of video games. Yeah. I don't know what I don't remember what I didn't like about Donkey Kong Country. I tried... How many are there? I think I tried at least 1, 2, and 3. I don't know if that's all of them. Hey, no one is the one. How you doing? Wow. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good day. Alright. Worms. The secrets in Donkey Kong Country have a purpose. Ah, man. You said the magic word. Okay. Just gonna wait. Donkey Konga is the best DK game. Donkey Konga. Is that like you play it with the drums? Wasn't there like a drum attachment peripheral? Samba de Amigo, right? For the Dreamcast. There was like a molten steel. Evergreen seed. Okay, we don't need that. We have that already. We got molten steel, baby. People are like, dude, lay off. Lay off the fungus. The weird fungus. Alright. This is the good shit. The molten steel. It's real. That's so good right there. Alright. Excuse me. Now, where was that other Rakakuni I made? Wait, was that it? Oh, there's another one over here then. Or not. I lied. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is the one we just used, and then there's this one. Okay. Let me drink this stuff to get it out of here. For me, it's more longer games can get stale more quickly. Portal 1 was great in terms of length for the puzzles. Kept refreshing. I think... I agree. Like, Deus Ex. Deus Ex is a great game, but it's one of the first... I don't know. One of the first times I realized this, like, a game could be too long. Because Deus Ex definitely dragged on, and it just kept going. I'm like, when is this game gonna end? And by, I don't know. I lost interest, but I just had to, like, basically... It was really good, but I had to force myself to finish Deus Ex, because I like immersive sims a lot. It's one of my favorite genres, if I have a favorite genre or whatever. It's one of them. But yeah, it just seemed to, like, keep going. Whereas Portal 1 ends at a good point. Everything about Portal 1 is pretty perfect. Portal 2, I think, is amazing, because it's much longer than Portal 1, and it kept my interest the whole way through, and it kept introducing new things. Because then, like, by the time it's like, okay, this game is getting long now, then all of a sudden they switch things up and GLaDOS becomes a potato, and then you start learning more about who GLaDOS is, and then all that lore and backstory you learn about Cave Johnson and all that. And then they introduce like the gels. So I still consider Portal 2 to be one of my favorite games. It's really good. But I think Portal 1's more of like a perfected experience. I said that like 10 times. How rare is that in the wild? You can't... I don't remember. But molten steel, you can't just melt. Maybe you can. I think this is incredibly rare, though. I don't remember. Steel is weird. MZ can probably tell us, and Lim, if Lim is still here. I don't remember. But I think that... I'm pretty sure you can't just melt steel to get molten steel. Or it's named the same... Hang on. Yeah, there's molten steel, moss, slanted. We don't know which one we have. We can look it up. Steel, moss, static, molten, regular molten steel. Or steel, rust, molten, steel, smoke, static, molten. There's all these molten steels. You can melt steel stuff, but it's called molten metal. Same as generic metal. The one called molten steel is rare and can't be gained by melting. Okay, that's simple. So if you melt steel in the world, then it becomes molten metal, and then when it hardens from there, it just becomes generic metal powder. Is that true? Like, I already have molten metal and metal powder back at the base. You can get that from, like, just sea of lava in Hisi Base or whatever Hisi Base. That metal will turn into metal dust and molten metal. Like the generic molten metal. Alright. Cool. So, let me... we'll do one more right now. I know this is so engaging. For me, it is. Jeez. Schmack. Alright. Whoops. Too much acid. Portal 1, indeed perfect. Antechamber, I think I've played. I know what it is. I'm pretty sure I've played it. Why is there so much acid in here? Yeah, drain the acid. Oh, there we go. Please. Now everything's gonna break. Okay. Yep. We have a nice tasty... Ooh. Fuck you. Damn it. Everything broke. That was sodium, I think. It may have been a good rare sodium. A good rare sodium. Well. Anyway. Man. I think the music is... I don't want it that loud. Just let me know if, like, the music becomes inaudible. That I put it too quiet. Alright. Out here farming EOEs like it ain't no thing. We're doing it slow. I know other people... I don't know. That's how I am. I'm more of a slow and deliberate person. I'm okay with that. But I know, like, some people, like, will just, like, rapid fire do this so much faster. But I'm not that type of person, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, like Vexilus made a wisp, an Infini-Wisp, that cast End of Everything constantly, I think. And that sounds like a game crashy type of thing. But hey, it sounds cool. We'll do it at some point, I'm sure. Because I'm going to have to farm a million end of everythings to get everything I want. I'm not going to keep doing this like every session. You know, there's going to come a day. There's going to come a day. Stop it. We're not casting this fast enough. Anyway, yeah, like I'm definitely not going to just farm end of everything every time we play Noita, every time we do this. In fact, I am going to be starting like another run soon. For a second there, I was like, I got a Noita achievement. Is that like a hidden achievement? I think the Golden Crown got me an achievement for the fishing game. Whoa. Alright. Don't break. We got urine, fire. There could be some other kind of fire, maybe. Oh my god, what do we have here? Anything that I want? Probably not. Not yet. Yeah. Yeah. Pheromone, urine, steel potion. That's not steel. Get out of here, buddy. You get out of here and you go away. You go away. Steel potion. Now that's interesting. We're not getting any of like the classical like monstrous powder or creepy liquid. I do want creepy liquid. Anyway, okay. Let's do one more over here. Try to get one more really interesting material. Oh wait, I gotta build the thingy. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a modded run of Noita soon, using some of the best mods. Maybe not best, but like some of the popular big mods. Actually, first well, never mind. Because Keith, one of the prolific mod authors, Keithy Weefy, just made one of his mods compatible with some other big mods, Armageddon Machine. So we're gonna play Armageddon Machine along with Apotheosis and Graham's things and more stuff. We're gonna finish Apotheosis this time because when I played Apotheosis last time, it wasn't finished yet, so I didn't get to solve all the puzzles and secrets. Just picture, if you haven't seen these mods or heard of them, you know all the secrets in Noita? Imagine a mod that adds crazy secrets like that. And then you got Apotheosis. But also Graham's things adds some really cool secrets as well.
Forged, first of his name,
Yo.
Grand Alchemist, Illuminator of Secrets, and Protector of the Realm.
Thanks, Wayfinder. Appreciate you.
Y-E-S. Yes.
Thanks for the 5 months. Yeah. Have you guys been watching House of the Dragon at all? I'm hooked. It's not as good as Game of Thrones, of course, or like the first few seasons, first 5 seasons of Game of Thrones, but it's really good. I like it. One of my best IRL friends, flesh friends, it's like, hell no, I don't want to watch that. I won't ever watch anything Game of Thrones related again after Game of Thrones. But it's good. I mean, maybe the characters, it's shorter, so you don't get as... Well, I don't know. I guess maybe the acting's really good. I'm trying to not look at the original actors and characters as, like, through rose-tinted glasses or anything like that. But I think even the first season of Game of Thrones, just the things that are happening maybe in Game of Thrones, you're more... I forgot where... Okay. Well, we screwed this one up. It seems like the Game of Thrones is more interesting than House of the Dragon, but possibly, but House of the Dragon is still amazing. Build a wall on my head. Oh, I'm gonna take that too. Well, we can't fit anything else in our backpack, so let's take that for now. Protector of the Realm. Past the end of everything another time trying to find a creepy liquid. Yes. Drowner of reality. Okay, so. Schmack. Nice. I'm glad I didn't teleport into my base. We need to be careful about using that wand. In fact, I'm going to build another better parallel world travel wand so we don't have that problem. Come on, man. Stop it. Oh, to the sky. I'm building a wall up to the sky right now. See this? This is my wall. This is... It's the best wall. It's the wall of fungus. Where did this side go? Oh. Okay. I got mad. I thought it burned. I thought my wall burned. This is the true Mushroom Kingdom in Noita. I made some, whoops, some blemishes in my mushroom wall of amazingness. Oh, hang on a sec. Alright. Sambar. Sambar. Shit rolls downhill. Oh, man. Do you plan to build something with the fish spell? Build something? We're gonna make a fish pond with... Oh, that. I was like, where'd that other music come from? I'm gonna make a fish pond with fish that have different spells attached to them. So we have little magical fish swimming around in a pond that do things, maybe. We gotta figure out cool things we can make the fish do. Yeah. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, Mr. Uko? The god of gods? Huh, where'd you come from? You fell down, okay. That's rude. Hey, you... Fine. The steel sand you have in a test tube can be molten into a unique molten metal that only pretends to be the generic one, having the same name and same look. Okay. So the steel sand I have back at the base is from the enemies. From the vault. Or like whatever enemies, you kill them and then they decompose into that steel sand. And then you get a unique molten metal from it. Alright. Nice. So the only problem is... Here, when we get back there, I'll talk about this. I'll ask. Wait. Whoops. Oh, nice. Look at these fishies. They're living under their poisonous pollution. We've polluted the lakes and streams with an ominous pollution. Where's the... Right here. Yeah, I do walk around. Fish which cast bomb carts. Which explode and spawn more fish. Oh, man. Wow. That sounds pretty good. It does sound really interesting. I didn't pass. Nah. There we are. So yeah, they make steel. I already have that collected. So the problem we have right now is here, let me just make sure everything's survived at the moment. All right. I want to admire the new liquids, the new additions. I can't believe I did that. This was so perfect, but I messed it up. Whatever. I love that the liquid smoke can exist underneath Wormblood. You can upwarp it there. It's so cool. Oh, what the hell? The moss, though, might mess things up. We'll see what happens. Anyway. Fish wielding a wand that just sprays water. A fish that sprays water. It's like a sea squirt. Alright, so the problem we have right now is... I mean, I already have this molten metal. This is molten metal from this metal dust. This metal dust being... Or this was created from Hisi-based metal. So I have all this molten metal. And we have this right here. But I can't put any... Like, it's amazing that these guys have not turned into Stendari. But I think if I put any more, any closer to Colmy, they're going to turn... Like, if I put one right here, just for one more little container for this molten aluminium, I think if I put one of these guys right here, it's going to turn into Stendari when I cast the End of Everything. And we need to cast a lot of the End of Everything to farm great treasure chests to get these other materials. So, do I just keep digging this way and making these things over here for these other molten metals so I don't have to put the flasks on the ground and so I can store them like this? Is it okay if I build them further and further this way? Or are they going to somehow... Well, I'm not spawning the enemy in. We're going to get the enemy from the world. So they shouldn't despawn. I don't think enemies despawn, right? So if I just keep building this way and maybe up a little, or maybe up a little bit over here, maybe down too, just to store all the molten metals so I can actually like put them places now without holding the flasks. So I'm just wondering if that'll be okay. I guess there's only one way to find out. We're gonna have to do it. I just wish that this stuff didn't come back the way it does. Anyway. Alright. That's enough of this for now, though. I do have to go kind of soon. Let me just back up the save again. And then see what we have. Steel potion. Molten aluminium, which is aluminium oxide. Molten steel. And then fungal soil. Fungal soil I could get rid of. Or not get rid of, but... put up here. For now. Hopefully, when I shut the game down and restart it, nothing smashes all over the place. But that's why I'm holding on to the more rare stuff. I'm going to hold on to the instant deathium because that's very rare. This I could make. In fact, I want to make my own. So we don't really need that, but there are also, in the parallel world, there are flasks of this that have survived the end of everything. So we can find some of the stuff there. There's more evergreen seed flasks in that parallel world as well. Okay. The glowing fungal spore. I want to move that. Hang on. Please don't break this. Okay. Let me just move like these soils up here, I guess. The honey potion. That's whatever. Hang on. Let's do this. All right. I'm gonna shut down, back up the save. I'm gonna open up the save to see exactly the name of these two. All right. I think we're good. Let me get rid of that for now. All right. Wait a minute. What did I do? Oh, whoops. All right. Your only worry is whether the ice mages unload when you teleport them. They could always teleport them closer to Colmy first. Yeah, where I just logged off. That's like a pretty safe little area down there. So I could just teleport them there. We have more love, so they're not going to attack and like spray, you know, ice everywhere or freezing liquid. So we could just teleport them there and then move them easily to their little prisons.